Alright, this is an extremely impromptu video, and I want to record it as somebody that I would classify myself as a traveling refugee. First of all, I lived in a refugee environment, being a refugee for totally of about 7 years, which includes 4 refugee camps in different parts of the world, in Germany and then the States. Thankfully, I'm a US citizen now, and I have a mission. That's why I have a book here, but also serves as a cover from occasional wind. I bring water to remote villages in Tanzania, helping kids. I found my father, who comes from the Maasai. Originally, he's from the Maasai people, so his father is the Maasai. Yeah, but today, so that's what brought me to the mission. But today I want to talk more about how I can accomplish these travels, because first of all, I don't work. I used to work in corporate years ago, and I always have like around maybe 10K on my checking account. But I want to travel with, frugally, with some lifestyle, and just treat myself some perks, because I operate a very small charity, and my goal is just to bring goodness to the people around, to undeserved communities, water, and whatever it is that I do. It will be linked on my website. So, long story short, how do I travel? It took me a while to understand some of these cards, because I'm very grateful to be coming from the States, because we really have something that you don't even realize, because in majority places around the world, you don't have such options as these credit cards. So I want to start by saying that man, there's many flies and mosquitoes, so I'll have to, goodness me, it's so humid, so these are the conditions. So first of all, I want to speak with you about the American Airlines Platinum Select. It's a nice card for traveling, specifically if you travel American Airlines. I would also add Alaska Airlines. I don't have that card, but these are the airlines that are really get you going. American Airlines miles are really hard to earn, because from what I know, there is a built card that can earn miles, and some of these travel cards. So it's really hard to get them, but this has been very helpful. And let me tell you, American Airlines, there was a few times when I had issues with my flights, with delayed baggage or so on, and they were very proactive. Their customer service is amazing. It takes time, but I cannot say the same about Qatar or any international airlines. And today's perspective will be mostly focused on how to maximize maximum out of minimum, because I travel on a budget, and so this card is just good to earn, and then once the annual fee hits, you can downgrade to another CT card. So you can just go back and downgrade yourself to a different card from the CT, because I don't really see a need, because if you have a platinum card or something that can offset the luggage fees, you don't really need this. But it's a nice card to have American miles, and I really cherish them. Second of all, I used to have a platinum card here from American Express, but I did cancel it because it's just the annual fee doesn't justify it, and I'm not that hotel person. I'm not the Hilton person or any of these fancy hotels. I did sign up to get the bonus, the welcome offer, and I could not justify next year. I will get back to you why I could not justify this. Actually, let's continue. Because I got Venture X. This card, really, Capital One is doing something really, really amazing. Um, I prepared some notes, and it's pretty straightforward. You know, you get your 300-mile credit. Uh, it so the net drops to $95. If you're traveling, it just makes sense. It's pretty straightforward. You don't have to think. You don't have to think about these rewards. You don't have to think about the credit from one company, another company. It's just very straightforward. So you have your 300, and and then you have your 10,000 miles if you keep the card. So if you keep it, they give you 10,000 miles. Let's say it's worth $100 for travel. If you redeem it through the travel portal, or you transfer miles to my favorite transfer partner, by the way, has been Air Canada, also because of taxes. You know, when you transfer your miles internationally, the taxes can get high. I just could never justify paying $200 or $300 on taxes on international flight. Somehow the Air Canada airplane makes your taxes low, and that is very enjoyable. You know, yeah, that's just my perspective. And then, of course, you get your global entry and clear credit, which I already had it, so to me, it doesn't do much. And the way it offsets for me, I haven't used Hertz, so I haven't used any of the car rental. I haven't used any protections yet, so that doesn't do much to me. And I would say, yeah, just that 10,000 miles really offsets it to uh, net 5, you know, as it says here. Because otherwise, I haven't really used any other benefits. But the other benefit that I really love about it is the Capital One shopping offers. Sometimes you can get a VPN and they award you miles. It really teaches you how you can shop. So everything you want to buy before purchasing anything, before going on eBay, there is 4x on eBay right now. I have exclusive offer. Uh, there is 2x on Apple. So anytime you want to shop, they have really good rewards when you do either Capital One offers. Because if you want to use Capital One shopping, which is separate, that one you can use with any card. But Capital One offers specifically wants you to use Venture X or any other Capital One cards. And let me tell you, this is a great card. I don't do dining. My groceries expenses are extremely low, so I pretty much fruitarian on a good day. So I go to the farmer's market and I mostly pay cash. So there is no point for me to have these huge grocery expenses. My expenses are extremely low. The only thing I want to do is just to travel and have access to travel portal. And there is this amazing feature which is called Miles Eraser. So let's say you purchase a hotel for $100. I mean, it can be 5 nights for $100. It can be 3 nights through the portal. You know, if you go to especially Asia works really well. Even Kenya and some places that are up and coming. I really love Kenyan options here in Africa. Tanzania is still catching up, but Kenya has really grabbed that concept of registering their hotels on all these websites like Expedia and so on, and Hopper, and I think this uses Hopper to book your hotels and flights. Anyways, so for when it comes for travel, this is it. This is it, and I really love the portal. Anytime you want to shop something, check if the deal is available through the offers. Sometimes that's how they do it. That's how the matrix control system works. You don't purchase it, you add it in your cart, and then the next day or in a few days, you get an email saying, oh, we have an offer for you if like this amount of multiplier to use this card. So I can talk about this card a lot, but it makes the most sense. It's very simple. If you're a traveler that wants to experience occasional business flights. I've done, I think, 2 business flights right now, and this has been one of my greatest experiences. Imagine how many people in this lifetime never had the ability to travel business. And because I got some miles from here and I canceled it, uh, now I have, the welcome offer, and I use it with some hotels and a razor, and then I transfer my miles to the partner airlines. This works great. So um, now that I canceled my platinum, if you before canceling it, you have to have at least one card, a green card or a blue card that retains these miles. And for that one, I have the Business Plus. I really love this card. If it wasn't for foreign transaction fee, I'll probably use it more often because American Express is very generous. They gave me the most amount of credit. They gave me 10,000, and then I applied for an increase. They gave me 25,000 limit. 25,000. I don't know how to spend 25,000. I don't have these expenses. Here they gave me 10K, and then when I asked for increase, they gave me one more K, so 11K, because it's a personal card. I guess on the business side, things are a little bit more different. Um, so yeah, this card is really good. I don't remember all the benefits, but one of the benefit is the 2x on all the transactions. So say, this thing does the same. It's 2x on all other transaction. There is no limit here. There is limit of 50,000. Again, I never reached 50,000, and since I travel mostly internationally, I don't use this card because of the foreign transaction fees. So, but it's good card to keep your miles, and let's say you sign up for a welcome offer with Business Plus, or I mean, sorry, with Gold or Platinum, and then you cancel it after a year. You have a card that has no annual fee. This is zero annual fee. It's cool. It's just good to have cards that have no annual fee, and if you may if you may need that credit for some kind of expense, at least I can tap into this and spend 25K. Maybe they will upgrade it to 50K. I don't know. I just go little by little, and I don't need these huge credit lines. My expenses are low. I live minimalistically. You can tell by my weight. I don't really eat much. I don't do much. I just bring goodness, and I travel and bring the light everywhere I go. The last card in this mix, and this is interesting. So this card is Chase Ink Preferred. It's a business card, and oh boy, it took me a while to apply because long time ago I messed up my credit with Chase. I had to do bankruptcy. I didn't understand how to use credit card. I was still a refugee, and I applied for a student loan. I could not pay it off. I used credit cards. It was a mess, and Chase still has me in the system flagged after all these years. So when I got a welcome off, I did receive something in the mail. I was so happy. For Ink Preferred, I applied. They denied me. So I called them for reconsideration so many times, and eventually they approved me. Really, let me tell you, Chase, just so you know, it has the highest revenue of all the banks. It's a really powerful bank. I don't like their customer service much. In fact, I think when I call Capital One, with Chase customer service, from what I see, they're mostly in the Philippines. American Express, I think also States and Philippines, the customer service has been shifting. Capital One customer service is in Central America. So sometimes I call, I always ask, where are you? They're in Nicaragua, Costa Rica. The customer service is pretty chill. It's so chill. It's so easy to talk to them. Like, really. This is what makes me really attractive to Capital One. Let me go back to Chase because it becomes a storytelling now. So what I like about Chase is when you swipe the card internationally, there is no foreign transaction fee, just like with this card as well. But when you compare the Venture X, I was purchasing a water tank for the schools, and I decided to try same amount with two different cards. So each day I purchased two different tanks, and Chase has much lower conversion rate, so they take less money on foreign exchange. So with Capital One, I lost $3, I think, on a transaction, and I have it all recorded. And with Chase, it was just the same. So this charged me $3 extra just to convert my dollars to Tanzanian shillings. I think it was 250 or so. I can have a look later. And Chase has a really good way to convert it. So if you will have international transactions that are bigger and you are not sure how it converts to dollar to their currency, use Chase. Also with Chase, their categories are much broader when it comes to travel. For example, if I purchase an upgrades on the airline, this is the card. It gives me 3x. I know Chase Sapphire Reserve gives you 5x. I don't qualify for that yet because I fell under 524. I didn't know about 524 before because I applied for a bunch of American Express cards to rack up these points. And then pretty much Chase says there is a calculator. You can do your credit report with Experian or any other company. Take that credit report and upload to Gemini or any other AI, and then they will tell you when it's safe to apply. It's amazing. You don't have to think much. You just take your credit report, you sign up Experian for, it's $25, but they give you 7-day free trial. You sign up, you cancel immediately, and the 7-day trial remains. So you can download all the files and you can upload it to AI, or you can do your own calculations. So it's quite fascinating. So I really like this card because the multipliers are nice. You know, it gives you 1.5x on if you use through the portal. But what I noticed is that when it comes to travel portal, even though Chase is 1.5x, Capital One has a better pricing. So because of 1.5x here, and this and the Venture X card, it comes to about the same, really, because Capital One really matches hotel prices very well. And there is also price match, so I booked something in Bali. I have an upcoming trip. After all the trips, you can see my other videos, what has been done in Tanzania. I just want to chill and rest. So I booked something in Seminyak, Bali. The hotel has, I think, a rooftop. It has a rooftop pool, and yeah. So I looked at the price. I looked at the American. I mean, I don't have that anymore. I looked at the American Express travel portal because with Business Clue you have access to that as well. The card actually doesn't weigh anything. It's like very light in comparison. Yeah. And the American Express travel portal is useless. It's so expensive. I don't think they price match. Correct me if I'm wrong. They told me that they can. I called the customer service. They said for the airfare they don't, but for the hotel there is an application to give you some kind of statement credit. I haven't tried that yet, but when I compare the prices for the same hotel, it was night and day. It was at least 15 to 20% more. So American Express is really good for the flights for me, and maybe if you're a fan of Hilton and something else. Anyways, I may have missed something, but I really like this combination. It's a very low key. The annual fee between my cards is $100 here, $100 here, but this will be canceled or downgraded. Probably not canceled because it affects credit history pretty bad from what I see. And $400 here, but it offsets with your travel credits and annual fee and some purchase protections and so on. So all in all, this is a very simple setup. I don't know what else I can add. If you have any suggestions what I can add to the setup that is efficient, because my expenses are mostly travel related. Most of my miles come from travel. there is no expenses. So when you have very little expenses, there is not much to worry about, you know. So because you're living very minimalistic lifestyle, and again, this book was published recently. This is the first edition of my mission. There may be more. This is just one of the most profound moments in my life is when I received blessings from 300 Maasai elders. And ever since then, I've been doing these missions for 5 years. 5 years I've been coming to Tanzania, and I feel like this year I'm getting into some closure. 2025 is numerologically 9, so there's closure. I'm also number 9 numerologically. I believe in those things, and I'm very grateful for everything. So all the love to you. If you want to meet during the travels, share your experiences, I will link some of my referral codes down there. If you need any help to apply to any of these cards, if you need any help understanding how the system works, feel free to reach out. I'm always there at your service. And yeah, I feel we are going towards freedom, and it's very important to find our ways to reach that freedom, regardless, because this is just the system. This is just the system, and we're here to work the system. If the system is working us, then we have to work it. I know people that don't even look at these points. They just get American Express black card. There's some people I know who have those cards. They don't care about the points. They just, all they need is just to have concierge service, VIP status, and that's it. But people like us, we can say maybe in a way we're all travel refugees. It's good to share the knowledge we learn and to see how we can maximize the knowledge and travel efficiently. So, sending you lots of love, and travel with passion.